It's amazing, isn't it? How the pyramids of Giza, they never lose that sense of mystery. Like you always wonder if there's more to discover.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're so iconic, right?
Yeah.
So even just a hint of something hidden beneath them and people are fascinated.
We'll get ready to be fascinated. Because your sources point to some really bold claims from March 2025. A team of Italian and Scottish researchers using this technology called synthetic Aperture Radar, or SAR, they claim to have found evidence of this massive underground network underneath the pyramids.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge claim. So in this deep dive, we want to try to understand what exactly they say they found, right? And we need to look at the reaction from the archaeological community, of course, because your sources point to like both the exciting possibilities, but then the real questions that people have.
Okay, so let's start with what exactly did this 2025 research claim to find, this SAR technology? It seems like it revealed something pretty significant.
Yeah, so reports indicate a subterranean network extending over 6,500 feet below the surface. That's deep. Yeah. And within this network, they identified 8 vertical cylindrical formations, each several meters in diameter. So think about like the size of a small room.
Okay.
And then even more intriguingly, they found signs of interconnected chambers beneath all 3 main pyramids, Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure.
Interconnected chambers.
Yeah.
Under all of them. I mean, that suggests something way bigger than just the pyramids themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like some people are even throwing around the idea of a lost city or maybe a hidden necropolis.
Yeah.
You know, essentially like a city for the dead, maybe used for some really important religious or ceremonial purposes.
Right.
I mean, that would be a game changer.
Yeah, that would completely change our understanding because, you know, for decades, the focus has been on how they built these incredible structures above ground, right? Like all the theories about the ramps they used, you know, straight or zigzag or spiral ramps.
Yeah.
And then the levers they used to move those massive stones. I mean,
It's still incredible. How do they move those multi-ton blocks and then stack them so precisely? And then you've got these like the pyramidion, you know, that capstone that might have even been covered in gold to reflect the sunlight. It's
oh, yeah.
it's amazing.
It points to a high level of sophistication, right, in the structures we see. So that's why these claims of this whole underground network are so intriguing. They're provocative. But as we see in your sources, not everyone in the scientific community is buying it. There's a lot of debate going on.
Yeah, there's some real pushback.
Yeah.
Prominent figures like Dr. Zahi Hawass have been, they've been pretty dismissive. What are the main criticisms?
So one big concern is the limitation of SAR technology at those depths.
Okay.
So the argument is that the signals, they might not actually give us a clear and reliable picture of what's really down there. And then there are also questions about, you know, how they interpreted the radar data.
So it's not necessarily there's nothing there, but it's can this specific technology really tell us what it is?
Exactly.
I see.
Exactly. Now, the research team, you know, they have said they plan to do more exploration and excavation. But that's pending, you know, approvals and peer review. So it's very much an ongoing thing.
So we have this this really tantalizing possibility, right? This huge hidden network under the Giza pyramids, these chambers, large cylindrical structures. I mean, it could really transform how we understand ancient Egypt.
It could.
But we also have this pretty strong skepticism from archaeologists, mainly about the reliability of the technology that was used. It's really interesting, right? This clash between the possibility of discovery and scientific rigor.
It really highlights how new information can challenge, you know, what we think we know. And it drives us to keep investigating. It's that process of really evaluating the evidence, right? And the pursuit of more evidence, that's how we ultimately understand the past.
It's really something to think about, isn't it? Like, if these underground structures turned out to be real, could they completely change how we understand the Giza complex? Not just, you know, how they were built, but their whole purpose, their symbolism, their complexity. What other secrets are out there just waiting to be discovered?